MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark, what's your take on them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Braves on D. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Standing in, Marcus Grissom, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Marcus Grissom.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we get underway tonight from the former home of the Braves. Now the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Batting second here tonight, first baseman.
Settling in now, Cliff Floyd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Floyd has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Moses Alou. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Larry Walker. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Alou is off at first with 2 away. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Pedro Martinez gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch and work in this one here today.
Digging in, Walt Weiss. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, the shortstop, Walt Weiss.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Popped up. Barry has a play. 1 down.
Batting second baseman, Keith Lockhart.
So stepping in, Keith Lockhart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Bell is up with it. And that's the second out.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. The 1-0. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andres Galarraga. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Braves strand 1. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Darren Fletcher, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Fletcher.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Very weakly on the ground. And the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Will Cordero, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 1-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Klesko is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Sean Berry.
Striding in now for the Nats, Sean Berry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, catcher, Javier Lopez.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Javier Lopez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it is, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So striding in, Andrew Jones. Has a look, now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Michael Tucker, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Lopez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. In now for Washington, Juan
Leading
Bell.
off with an accident. Second baseman, Juan Bell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And a fastball just a bit high. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Juan Bell becomes the first out of the inning. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Pedro Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Third inning, no score to this point. Called strike 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Marcus Grissom.
So coming to the plate, Marcus Grissom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Into the box now, Cliff Floyd, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Now a throw over, runners back. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, John
Leading out for the
Smoltz.
Braves, pitcher, John Smoltz.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Walt White.
Digging in for his second at bat, Walt Weiss. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Keith Lockhart.
Stepping in, Keith Lockhart, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Ball even at 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Another 2-2 offering. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 2-2 one more time. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Grissom has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Moses Alou. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Into the box, Larry Walker, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Darren Fletcher, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Will Cordero, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Tucker coming on, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he is in there.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box now, Sean Berry, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
The 2-0. Hit high and deep out to left. Plesko racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, Juan Bell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Stepping up now, Pedro Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-0 Washington. Leading off the inning, Andres Galarraga, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Into the box, Ryan Plesko. Little dribbler. And this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. Berry is there.
Now batting, catcher, Javier Lopez.
At the plate, Javier Lopez. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Grissom on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Stepping in for the Braves, Andrew Jones. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Ready for another chance. Michael Tucker, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Berry moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Marcus Grissom. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. This ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. In now, Cliff Floyd, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This is hit softly to third. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove, and he'll get in there safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box now, Moses Alou, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Well, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Grissom at second. Floyd on at first with nobody out. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
Ready once again, Larry Walker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. First and second now, 1 man out. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Stepping in now, Darren Fletcher. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Will Cordero, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 3-1 to the National shortstop.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Started that swing a bit too early.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in and looking for more, Sean Berry. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line softly down the line and right. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Braves nothing. Eddie Perez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Eddie Perez.
Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Walt White.
Digging in once again, Walt Weiss. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Keith Lockhart, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Alou coming in, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Dennis Martinez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Dennis Martinez.
Striding in, Juan Bell.
Leading off for the Nationals, second baseman, Juan Bell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box now, Pedro Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Plesko going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Center fielder number 9, Marcus Grissom.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Grissom. First offering on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Leading off for the Braves, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Softly hit to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The batter, first baseman, Andres Galarraga.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andres Galarraga. First pitch.